come on, girl, come on, like, come on, like, come on, Vuga, do something. It's about time. You've been sleeping on yourself for a very long time now. Just start. Just start. Just start. Just start. Like, just start. Hi brothers and sisters, my name is Gomolemo Sedumedi and welcome back to my YouTube channel, where my mission here is very simple. It's to help young girls like me fully discover their deepest potential and treat themselves as queens. So if that sounds good to you, please go ahead and subscribe and join the Boss Queen tribe. And to those who are already subscribed, I'd just like to send my gratitude towards you guys and say I really see your love and support, and I dearly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It does not go unseen. Okay, okay, your girl sees you and your girl loves you. Okay, and yeah, man, as you can see, I'm in my merch. My merch is finally dropped. If you don't know, check out my previous video and see for yourself what it's all about. And if you like to place an order, please do. Like, come on now, come on now. Don't waste any time, okay? Yeah. So as you can see by the title of this video, today we're talking about the real reasons why we hardly start. The real reasons why we take time to do things, the real reasons why we drag our feet. And I'm also going to be sharing my personal experience as to why it took me so long to start my YouTube channel and to also start this business. It's a business, guys. It's a real thing. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. And I'm not playing. I'm not playing. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So yeah, let me start off with why it took me so long to start off YouTube, right? As you can see, my background is not ideal. My lighting is not ideal. The sounds in the background also are not ideal. The quality of my camera is also not ideal. So those are the things I considered before actually even starting a YouTube channel. I disqualified myself based on those bases or based on those qualities. I disqualified myself, right? I deemed myself as inadequate of being on the YouTube streets, of having a YouTube channel, or of being a YouTuber, because now I didn't have those things that make a great YouTuber, or rather a perfect YouTuber. And as time went on, I realized there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Every single person is having their own individual struggle. Every single person is going through their own thing, and they're just trying to share it with others. At the end of the day, we're all just trying to inspire and motivate and encourage other kids to be themselves. And who are we to do that without us fully being ourselves first? It wouldn't make sense, right? So yeah, another reason why I didn't start is because I was scared, man. I was scared that people wouldn't approve. I was scared that people wouldn't be receptive of my work. I was scared that people wouldn't understand me. I was scared that people wouldn't like me. Yeah, by people I mean you guys who are watching. It's not even. It does not even go far. Right? It's the people who are around you. You don't feel like somehow about I just basically didn't think that you guys would like me, and that's I had to unlearn that. I had to unlearn that concept. I had to unlearn that mentality, because if I was fixated on you guys liking me, then I probably wouldn't be anyone, right? So if you want, I also learned that if you want people to like you, simply do nothing. Sit and do nothing. That's when everybody's going to like you. That's when everyone is going to be comfortable with you, because you're just doing nothing. our source in any way. You're not contributing anything of any sort, so therefore you're not of any threat to them, so they are bound to like you because wow, what the fuck, Baba. So I had to unlearn that myself. I had to understand the concept of saying, you know what, Gomolemo, um this is for you, regardless of whether people like you or not. That's not your business. Well, your business is to do what you're called here to do. Your business is to become the best of yourself. Your business is to blossom, or is to manifest into the woman that you are called to be. And it wouldn't be fair to you to rob yourself off of that experience just because of you are afraid that people won't even like you. It doesn't make sense. So immediately when I realized what it doesn't make sense in my head, therefore I have to drop that. I have to drop it. Like I just have to delete it from my mind. I just have to delete it from my life because it's going to keep holding me back and holding me down, and that's not the kind of energy you need. Right? So that's one of the things that was keeping me back. Besides my lack of self belief, besides my lack of confidence, besides my lack of doubt, I also had fear. Right? I also had fear of what if it doesn't work out. Fear of, yeah, what if acceptance guys? What if like it doesn't work? People just laugh at you. Like fear of failure, basically. I was afraid to I was afraid to start because I was afraid I would fail. I was afraid that I wouldn't be successful at it. I was afraid that I wouldn't even go any further, and that will only prove to the people that didn't want to see me go ahead that both of you both and come back with us and sit in this cage because that's where you belong. Basically, that's what I was afraid of, and to this day I still struggle with that. But then it's a matter of, I also realized, horror, you don't have to deny that you're feeling those things. You just have to embrace that you're feeling those things, and then you just have to acknowledge the fact that no matter how you feel, no matter if you feel them, you just have to go ahead and do whatever it is that you're called to do anyway. Because those feelings will always exist. The feelings of inadequacy, the feelings of self-doubt, the feelings of fear of failure, those will always appear, those will always be apparent in whatever relationship that you're trying to achieve, or in whatever thing that you're trying to achieve. They will always be apparent. So it lies in you feeling those things and doing it anyway, right? It lies in you having the self-doubt, but then still choosing to go ahead and do it, because that's how you win. That's how you become victorious. That's how you come out greater on the other side. So surround yourself, by all means possible, surround yourself with people who are doing things. Surround yourself with winners, because only then does winning look possible for you. You understand? Yeah. So if you're surrounded by winners, if you're surrounded by people who dream, and people who go for their dreams, people who are just positive about life itself, you also develop those characteristics. You also develop a positive outlook on life. You also start seeing the possibilities of a greater future for yourself. You also start believing, and that's where it's at. That's where you start doing. That's where you start, surround yourself with the right people, man. Surround yourself with the right people. And I'm just basically here on the YouTube streets trying to encourage, inspire my fellow young people to just act. To just act. To just act, right? So with regards to my movement, um now my business. I've been calling it a movement for so long. Now it's my business. Okay. With regards to I had this idea, man, from matric. I had this idea from matric of studying this thing. I had my names already. This name in the Altlama guys. I have had this name since matric, since the beginning of matric. I've had this idea. I've had like I've been living in this idea for 4 years. If I'm doing my math right, I have been living in this idea for 4 years, but then I just didn't have the guts to execute. I wanted it so bad, but I didn't have the guts to execute. Now that I look back at it, I'd make excuses like I didn't have the money to start my business. I didn't have the capacity. I didn't have the knowledge. I would make such excuses for myself, but then I just didn't have the guts. I just didn't have the heart to execute at that time. I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in myself. Like I was saying earlier, I just didn't think I could do it. I just didn't think it was possible for me. Right. So then it was just an idea. You write your ideas down. I still have my tablet with my ideas down. 2017. Yeah, I wrote them down. Like, hey, I was like, hey, this is But over the years, it has evolved. My vision or my idea has evolved. If I had executed it then, it wouldn't have been what it is now, or it wouldn't have been the same as it is now. But then that's the point. It shouldn't. It can't. Right. So whenever we start, we want things to work out perfectly. We want things to go according to plan. We want things to go a certain way. Right. But sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. And we just have to accept things come cool. You understand? So yeah. And then I remember the beginning of 2019. Was it 2019 was last year? Was it the beginning of 2019? Yeah, the beginning of 2019. The beginning of 2019, I finally created a page for my movement. Right? I finally created a page called She About Screen. Please do follow my page, guys. Do follow my page so that you get all the insights. All my motivational quotes are there. Every single thing. Right. So I started my page and I was like, when I was starting the page, I was like, hey, a new clothing brand emerging, a new clothing brand. Yeah, follow my page. A new clothing brand, a new clothing brand. Jiki jiki, I'm just posting quotes. Hey! Jiki jiki, I'm just posting quotes. I'm sure people were like, girl, didn't you say clothing brand is coming somewhere? Yeah, now you're just posting quotes. What's up, picture? And the thing is, people don't ask. I'm sure y'all were thinking it, right? I'm sure y'all were thinking it. But you never said anything. You never said anything. You guys are just the wrong. You guys are just the wrong. If your friends, let me tell you guys something. If your friends tell you about their plans, if your friends tell you about their vision, if your friends tell you about their dreams, please do push them. Because if you consider those people to be your friends, please remind your friends one of the things they have planned. How? How, guys? Come on. How? We like, oh my gosh, friend, remember you said you wanted to start something like this? How far are you with that thing? You know, so, like, do something, man. No, let's go to the do something, man. Motivate your friends in some way. Push your friends, man, to do something with their lives. I don't know. Can't think of what are friends are for. What? Yeah. Whatever that is. Langkwatisa. Push your friends. Push your friends. But basically, to the friends that are trying to do the things, basically don't wait for your friends to push you. Don't wait for your friends to tell you. Don't wait for your friends to ask you how far. Hey, don't wait for that. If there's one thing I realized, there's only one person who has to be rooting for you consistently, and that's you. So if you're not always, if I salam around, if I salam around why should other people do? Why should other people do that for you? You understand? So basically, just push yourself. Push yourself. That's what, like, over these 4 years, that's one thing that was like, I told a lot of people about this. I told a lot of people about it, and and for those 4 years, so what? And all of those people, but basically, I'm saying it was not their duty. It was not their duty to make sure that I execute. Do you understand? As it's not. So it was up to me to finally take it up upon myself to say, come on, girl. Come on. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Vuga. Do something. It's about time. You've been sleeping on yourself for a very long time now. Just start. Just start. Just start. Just start. Like, just start. You understand? Just start. I don't know how like I get sort of emphasize that thing, but just start. Just start. But then I do understand sometimes you are scared, man. Sometimes you are scared. Sometimes you just scared, you want someone to hold your hand. But then 100% of the time, or let me just say 99% of the time, there is no one there. And then don't take it personal. People are also busy doing this shit. People are also trying to get this shit together. Everybody's trying to be on their feet and focus on their vision. So do not take things personal. Do not take things personal. Just keep on doing you, right? Just keep on doing you. Keep pushing. Because God right? You wanna just do the same. And things will work out, man. And another thing is we put pressure on ourselves for things to actually do work out. We put pressure on ourselves to succeed. And sometimes wanting to succeed so bad can actually hinder your progress, right? Because now, man, over to succeed is so bad that you don't acknowledge how far you've come, that you don't acknowledge your progress, that you don't. Hence, at the end of this year, at the beginning of this year, I was like, 2020 is the year of execution. We are seeking progress and not perfection. Another thing is, like I was saying, man, if you want it bad enough, you are going to get it. If you want it bad enough, you are going to do everything you can to get it. Period. And that's it. That's that. Haram Komu. If you want to bet enough, you are going to get it. You're going to fight. You won't sleep. Yeah, guys, you won't sleep. You are going to do everything in your power to get whatever it is that you want. And then I also realized, maybe the reason I was so chilled is because maybe I didn't want it. Like I was expecting her to say, okay, you wanted baby girl, Torakio. And that's far from the reality. That's far from it. And I think the moment we realized, it's not easy, we stop expecting it to be easy. And we start taking all the bad things that come with it. We start embracing the bad things that come with it. We start embracing the difficulties. We start embracing the challenges because we know that's part of the process. We know those things are just meant to help us grow in our journeys. Those things are just they're just there to build character. They're just there to make us stronger. They're just there to make our stories more believable and more achievable. Like when you face adversaries, when you face difficulties in life, I'm trying to be fancy. When you face difficulties in life and you overcome those things, man, the other side just becomes so sweet. It becomes so great. Like the victory is so, man, there's something to the victory, man. Like you'll be like, damn, I went through hell and back fighting for this, and I finally got it. Like the victory is just so sweet when when you're facing challenges and you're like, it's hectic. It's hectic. The road to greatness is hectic. The road to achieving your dreams is hectic. There's something that Bonang said on TikTok. Okay, I saw this video on TikTok. She was saying people don't have to help you. People don't have to do anything to help you, sweetheart. However, it's not mine.
You're not anyone's priority. So get that out of your head. Right? No one owes you anything. This delusions of grandeur and self-entitlement needs to stop, because no one has to wake up to help you do anything, sweetheart.
But I fully agree. People don't have to support you, baby girl. People do not have to be there by your side. People don't have to believe in you. They don't. They don't. Understand? So whether they do or not, you just have to keep going and keep fighting for what's yours, because it's yours. You are the only person that has to fight. I always say this. You are the only person that has to fight. And like, whenever I say certain things, I also say them to myself. I want them to resonate within me. I want myself to get it also. I want like, hence, and then you become happier. You become happier the moment you realize, I'm on my journey. I'm on my journey to greatness. People don't have to help me, but I really appreciate the little I do. I really appreciate the love and support that I do get. But then I mustn't expect some big thing. I have to work for it. Right? I have to work for it. You have to work for it. And sometimes, if you're not working, maybe you just don't want it bad enough. If I was maybe you don't want it bad enough. Because you get tired, man. You get tired of dreaming. You get tired of having this idea in your head. You get tired of those things. Like, eventually it drains you. It drains your being. It just drains you. Eventually you want it to become a thing you can see. Eventually you want it to become a thing, man. Eventually you want it to manifest. Eventually you want to live it. And you realize, you have to do whatever it takes in order to get it. Eventually you get tired. So if you have a dream, if you have a plan, if you have an idea, if you have a goal, start working towards that. Do it. Just do it. Just push yourself and see how far you can go. And if it doesn't go well, hard luck. Okay, if it happens, we should start over again. We should start again. Maybe even in the journey of you starting something, you're going to discover something that you truly want to do. Like, it's a journey, guys. It's a journey. It's a journey. You need to find, in order for you to end up where you are, you need to take the first steps to get there, right? So you might start, but then you might realize this is not the one for you. Actually, this one was the one for you. So you take it. So if you had not started, you wouldn't have realized it's not the one. So just start, man. Don't punish yourself. Don't sleep on yourself. Just do whatever it takes. Just do whatever it takes. If you have a dream, you have to have the courage to pursue it. Don't just dream. Work. 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 And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. That's it. I don't know what I was saying in this video, but I hope you took something from it. And if you think there's someone who might learn from this, please do share. I don't have a script. I was just talking about my personal experience. I hope it motivates you. Not necessarily motivates, but I hope it does something within you. I hope something, man. Please, yeah. I hope it does. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah, share this video. If you think there's someone who might benefit from this or who needs to hear this, please do share this video. Please do share this video with that person. Share this video, and yeah, let's have this conversation down in the comments. So if there's something that you want to start but you're afraid to start it, just share down in the comment section, and then yeah, we'll just see how we can help each other. Because then I'm still scared. It's scary, man. It's scary. People say if your dreams are not big enough, then they want to scare you. So the fact that it's scary means it's a good thing. Just go ahead and pursue those dreams, man. They are waiting for you to just act. Don't make them wait too long, okay? Don't make them wait too long. Note to self. Okay. So if there's any video you guys would like me to do, please do comment down below. If there's anything you guys would like me to share my insight on, please do comment also. And yeah, man, if you want a Q&A, like more videos you'd like to see from you guys, I don't know if I should do a Q&A or not. What do you guys want to know about me? Do you guys want to know anything about me? My life is not that interesting. But yeah, do comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love and light.